So we are in the middle of nowhere.
We moored in the middle of nowhere last night, which we haven't done since the Kinnock Oven, I don't think.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it's pretty peaceful.
Yeah, I mean, there's still the ongoing noise of the A38. That thing is amazingly
Loud.
Relentless. Yeah, it's just it's quite distant from here at the moment, but it's still it's just interesting how like there's birds chirping and cars passing, and that's
it looks idyllic and peaceful, but it's kind of not quite. We're off to meet Jono for lunch. He's about half an hour down the canal, and everyone on our comments from the video that we put up yesterday, which was the one before
this one.
No, the one before this one.
Oh, the one before this one. Okay.
Because Jono was in that when we helped him through Branston Lock. Everyone's been shipping George and Molly, so I said, what should their ship name be? Should it be Morge or Jolly?
And to the many people who don't know what shipping is, it's kind of like fans deciding that there's a relationship between characters who appear in videos or other media.
Or real life people.
It does happen, yeah. So, I don't know what's called shipping. Never been my thing. Don't understand. But, you know.
And that's when you come up with
Jolly and Morge.
That's when you come up with names like Brangelina and...
Yeah.
I don't know who else is it.
Yeah, what are some of the other ones?
I don't know what the current ones. But anyway, Morge or Jolly.
Morge or Jolly. Vote in the thingamajig below. I don't think we'll ever actually get them to... George just kind of looks at Molly and it's like, oh, kind of an interesting animal. Moving too fast.
So yeah, just half an hour till we meet Jono, and then...
In SwarkeStone?
I'm glad you know how to say it.
SwarkeStone? And then we're probably... You think we're going to stay there overnight or move on?
No, I think we're going to move on to Shardlow.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Jono might know if there's like good moorings and stuff in Shardlow, so we can ask him what he thinks.
That's true. But yeah, so...
Weather check.
It's grey.
It's going to rain.
No, it's probably not going to rain.
You know what? I was in such a blissful mood yesterday because watch yesterday's vlog. We had such a nice cruise.
Mm-hmm.
The weather, like the sun was out, and we just met so many people to talk to, and I don't know, it was like a perfect day of narrowboating.
Yeah, everything was perfect yesterday until we moored up.
Apart from when you crashed.
Well, yeah, no, yesterday was pretty much idyllic, except for a minor incident towards the end of the day when I came out to turn off the gas, because we sort of turn off the gas every night just to, reduce risk of gas. Not produced by George. And unfortunately, kind of didn't get the door all the way open, so it came back and sort of, trapped me on my arm, and it doesn't look like much at this point, but
it's a bit hard. Yesterday it was like
I had like a Popeye forearm sort of thing.
It's a bit hard, but it's gone down now.
It was a small wound, but like yesterday it was up by like a half inch. Kind of annoying, because really all the problem is that, of course, it leans up against this the little davit that the rope attaches to for the front mooring line, and if you sort of tie it up the wrong way, the rope acts like a spring and it just keeps it from closing all the way.
So apart from that, it was a pretty perfect day.
Pretty much ideal.
Yeah. Best day in a long time for cruising.
And good chips.
Yeah, they're very good.
That was nice.
Yeah. All right,
Thumbs up to the chips.
On with today.
Okay.
Hey, Molly. All right, Hey, Molly. Yes. Oops.
Okay.
So we've made it as far, where are we?
SwarkeStone. We made it as far as SwarkeStone, and found a garden center here where we had a lovely lunch and some nice drinks provided by me, Jono.
Hello, how you doing?
Was most recently seen being locked through a very short lock.
What was it?
Branston Lock,
Yeah.
the pickle lock.
Yeah.
And now known as the pickle lock. And he sort of was in a rush, so we didn't get much time to catch up. But today
we
we've
had a
caught
nice
up.
lunch. And we've had a right old natter.
Yeah.
And George and Molly are
Running around being more than jolly.
being mad.
Yeah. So, good fun. I know we're moving on. We're going to continue up, but thank you for saying hi. And thank you for the wonderful hot chocolate and everything. There we go. There's Molly and George.
Together. Good boy.
We picked up a stowaway.
So I don't know if you can see it, but there's a very strange building. Michael wants to know what it is. So I just got to the lock, Western Lock, and someone's left the gate open.
What's the weather like, Joe?
It's glorious!
Looking miserable out here. Beautiful sunny day yesterday. Today was kind of gray, but sort of nice. Warmish enough.
This is dry.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, the downpour begins.
I've made an executive decision that the flyer's going back on tonight.
Yeah. Oh, crews are coming.
We've been in a while.
So we've just made it past Bridge 3A into Shardlow.
We're not quite as far as we wanted by probably like half a mile, but we've run out of energy. We saw a mooring and we were worried we wouldn't find one before the next lock.
Yeah.
It's raining, the sun's out, it's really weird.
Sun's out way over there. Sun's out not directly above. Yeah, it's been a bit of a long day. Nice day.
Really nice day. So cruise, and the trouble with stopping for a really nice long lunch is you just don't want to get going again, especially because the weather wasn't that nice. Like maybe if it had been sunny, like yesterday, we might have been more inclined to cruise on. But anyway, we pushed on, and I think we did 3 locks in total.
Yeah, and one of them had the largest gate balance beams I've seen yet.
So
you couldn't shift it at all, right?
No, so the first lock was fine, then we got to the second lock and somebody had left the bottom gate open and the lock was empty. We were going down, so we needed to fill it. So I walked around to try and shut it. I couldn't get it to move. Like my full weight leaning back on it to try and pull it, couldn't get it to
It wasn't shifting at all, yeah.
So, and Michael just had the boat, like actually you were just floating at that stage. Yeah. So he had some more up and then you managed to get it shut and then I drove through that lock and that's my first ever double lock I've done.
Yeah, and there were a couple of young boys and their dad who, I assume dad, don't really know. Anyway, they came by and were chatting with, and then came down to the next one. And basically just sort of a normal.
Yeah, it was fine. Another double lock, obviously. And
you gotta say, if you're going up river on the Trent and Mersey, we've been going down. All of these locks have been down, and all of them, especially the narrow locks, were like totally fine, silent, kind of like really calm, gentle locks. And these ones dropping very gentle, but man, don't open the door paddles until you're ready to like
Because they've
like
all
at least halfway up.
they've all got 2 door paddles and 2 ground paddles.
Yeah, and the ground paddles move like a reasonable pace. The door paddles, it's just like, good God, I wouldn't want to be in front of that.
No, and like you can just imagine if you opened all 4 at once. So
Yeah, they were much faster than like the door paddles on quite a few of the like big K&A locks.
Yeah,
like,
which is scary enough.
Yeah.
When it's raining as well, it just kind of makes everything a bit more like not dangerous.
Well,
but
it's
just,
all slippery. It's all a little bit, So yeah, there is sort of a sense of a little bit more unease. So you just have a little bit more stress coming down and stuff.
Oh yeah, now we're in a cloud of mosquitoes, which is nice.
Yeah.
So a couple of days here. So the next lock is the Derwent lock.
Well, actually, there's 2 locks between us and that.
Oh, okay.
So there's 3, but yeah. So there's 2 locks between us and the Derwent lock.
And then the Derwent lock has been closed because the river's been in flood, but apparently it's going down. It might have opened already, or it might be opening in the next couple of days, and hopefully it's opening because we want to go out and then up the. I always call it the earwash.
I know, but we met somebody. A nice lady came along and was talking to George because she's watched the videos, and she's like, "It's Airwash."
Airwash.
So it is the Airwash now.
Well, thanks for watching.
Yeah. Like, click, thumbs up thingy, subscribe. Get notifications.
Stuff.
Join. All right. Head's cut off.
I can't do it.
It's really nice though.
Plus George's poo really stinks right now.
Oh yeah, well he had a morning of
Pooing. Just an average George morning.
No, this was above average George morning.
I don't need to know.
Okay.
Nobody needs to know.
Nobody needs to know. Like, comment, and subscribe, and a video. And the encouragement to do a podcast, which will probably happen.
It will.
At some point.
Watch this space.
No pressure.
No pressure at all. Thanks, guys. Fishing. Little Lemmy Babies. Hello, little Webby Webbies. Hello. Hello, future mutton.
Are you saluting the swans?
You know that feeling when you've done something stupid? Never drop your roll of garbage bags. I gotta roll up like 5 feet of garbage bag now.